Welcome to Visa Connection Asia's most trusted guide for real study abroad and PR pathways. Let's jump straight into the latest 2026 updates you must know before applying. Here is the bottom line for any Asian student planning to study abroad in 2026. If you want low tuition, high salary potential, and a realistic PR pathway, the strongest destinations for 2026 are Germany, Canada, South Korea, France, Australia, and Ireland. But each of these countries only works if the course, visa category, and budget align with current migration rules. Right now, governments are tightening student migration. Canada is projected to issue around 30% fewer post-graduation work permits in 2025. Australia has increased financial capacity requirements for its student visa. And Germany raised its blocked account amount for 2025 to almost €12,000. The fear is simple. Students who ignore these migration law updates will face visa refusals. No post-study work permit, no stay back, and zero chance of PR. The solution is right here in this video. We will break down 6 countries, and for each one, you will get typical tuition fees, the legal visa entities you need to know, post-study work rights, PR routes, and examples of high ROI universities. Let's start with the lowest tuition PR-friendly giant, Germany. Search this phrase on your phone right now. Germany blocked account 2025 amount for student visa. For 2025 to 2026, the official blocked account amount is €11,904. For many Indian students and some other Asian nationalities, the app certificate is now mandatory to apply for a German national student visa because it verifies your degree documents. So why is Germany still top for return on investment? Most public universities charge no tuition fees for bachelor's and many master's programs. Top universities like the Technical University of Munich and RWTH Aachen University consistently rank among the best in Europe. After graduation, you can get a German residence permit for job search and then target the EU Blue Card with a qualifying salary. Germany is ideal for budget-conscious students who can handle some German language and want to study engineering, STEM, or data and AI. When planning for Germany, do not just say I will arrange funds later. You must plan for the blocked account, the possible apt certificate, and a German national visa as early as possible. Those are the 3 legal pillars of the German student route. Next up, Canada. Now search this phrase, Canada PGWP Eligibility 2025 IRCC. The Postgraduation Work Permit program still allows graduates to gain 1 to 3 years of work experience. But the rules are tighter. Programs less than 8 months long get no PGWP. For programs over 2 years, you may receive a 3-year PGWP, and from February 2024, many master's degree graduates can get a 3-year PGWP even if the program is under 2 years. But the critical 2025 update is that Canada is expected to approve around 30% fewer PGWPs, mainly by restricting eligibility for certain private colleges. To protect your investment, you should prioritize PGWP-eligible public institutions and in-demand occupations like cybersecurity, nursing, construction management, and social work. The main visa entities are the study permit, the Guaranteed Investment Certificate or GIC for funds, the post-graduation work permit, and then express entry or provincial nominee programs for PR. If a student from Asia chooses a cheap but non-PGWP-eligible college, there may be no open work permit, no Canadian experience, and no PR route, even after spending over $20,000 Canadian dollars per year. The smart move in 2026 is to match your study permit, PGWP eligibility, and PR plan before paying any tuition deposit. Now for South Korea and France, 2 countries offering great scholarships and mobility. Let's start with South Korea. Search this phrase now. Global Korea Scholarship 2026 fully funded. The Global Korea Scholarship is one of the most powerful tools for Asian students who want zero tuition plus a stipend. It typically covers tuition, airfare, language training, and a monthly living allowance. The key legal entities are the D2 visa for degree programs and the D4 visa for language training. With a D2 visa, you can usually get permission to work part-time up to 20 hours a week. South Korea is a perfect fit for students targeting computer science, AI, media, and K-culture, especially if you are comfortable learning the Korean language for better job prospects. Next, let's look at France. Search this phrase, études in France procedure non-EU students 2026. For many non-EU students, applications to French public universities go through the études in France platform. Tuition at public universities is still relatively affordable, at around €2,770 per year for a bachelor's and €3,770 for a master's. The key legal entities to know are the France Long-Stay Student Visa, the Campus France platform, and the Autorisation Provisoire de Séjour, or APS, which is a 12-month post-study permit to find skilled work. France is great for students interested in luxury management, fashion, hospitality, and business, especially if you want Schengen mobility and are open to learning French for your long-term career. Now for Australia and Ireland, two high-income countries with tight rules but clear, skill-based PR pathways. First, Australia. Now search this phrase, Subclass 500 Student Visa Financial Capacity 2025 to 2026. The Subclass 500 Student Visa requires proof of financial capacity. Recent guidance sets a benchmark living cost of about $29,710 for 1 year on top of tuition. Australia has the Subclass 500 visa, the genuine student requirement, and the temporary graduate visa, Subclass 485. PR is possible through skilled migration pathways like the Subclass 189, 190, and 491 visas, all tied to the skilled occupation list. The best fit courses for Asian students right now are nursing, aged care, software engineering, cybersecurity, construction management, and social work. The risk in 2026 is choosing a generic management course with no clear match on the skilled occupation list. That leaves students stuck after their graduate visa with no PR pathway. The final country in this video is Ireland. Search this on screen. Ireland Stamp 1G Graduate Visa Duration. Ireland uses immigration permission stamps. Stamp 2 is for full-time students. Stamp 1G is a graduate permit for job searching. Graduates with a level 8 bachelor's degree typically get up to 12 months of Stamp 1G, while level 9 master's graduates can get up to 24 months. During this time you can work full-time and find a job that qualifies for a critical skills employment permit or a general employment permit. Tuition is roughly €9,000 to €14,000 per year for many master's programs. Ireland is an excellent choice for those wanting an English-speaking EU country and targeting IT, data analytics, finance, or pharmaceuticals, which align with the critical skills list. Before we wrap up, here's the migration law mindset every Asian student must follow in 2026. First, start with the M visa, not the country brand. For Germany, think EU Blue Card. For Canada, think Express Entry. For Australia, think skilled visa subclasses. For Ireland, think critical skills employment permit. Second, use official government entities when researching. Search for Germany National Visa for Study, Canada IRCC-PGWP rules, Subclass 500 Financial Capacity, Ireland Stamp 1G Graduate Permission, and South Korea D2 Visa Part-Time Work Rules. Third, cross-match 3 things before paying any fee. The visa entity, the course and its link to an in-demand occupation, and your budget, including legal funds like a blocked account or JIC now. You understand which? Now you understand which countries are worth it in 2026 and how migration rules shape your return on investment. The next step is to choose the right course and university inside these countries. On your screen right now, you will see the video titled Top 20 High-Demand Courses for PR, High Salary, and Jobs in 2026. In that video, You will get specific course names linked to visas, examples of top universities aligned with job markets, and a checklist to avoid dead-end degrees. If you are serious about studying abroad in 2026, do not stop here. Open the video on your screen titled High Demand Courses 2026 for PR and Jobs and continue your journey there. Subscribe to Visa Connection for real visa updates, no rumors, only facts. Let's secure your study abroad future together.